Alright, man. Thanks for being here with me, YouTube. Today, going to be reviewing Grizzly Wintergreen. Now, I normally dip the Copenhagen, but I do not mind the Grizzly and kind of wanted to do a quick review on it. You know what? I'm not really hip to that can. I mean, the Grizzly part, it looks good, but it's rather dull. That's me. Really like the Copenhagen look. Smell that. It smells very wintergreeny, just as it's supposed to. Anyway, I like the wintergreen flavor, and that's why I normally kind of dip the Copenhagen wintergreen. I'm not as cool with, like I said, I'm not as cool with the Grizzly as what I am the Copenhagen, but they're pretty close. I mean, if you dip, you like the wintergreen, they're both pretty good gig. And of course, I got my Dr. Topper can. You know what? If you want a good soft drink, reach for a Dr. Topper every time. Sponsored. Some people say it tastes a little bit more chemical than what does Copenhagen. I don't really get that out of it. I mean, it does have a fresh wintergreen flavor. And, I don't know. I don't mind Grizzly. You know, it ain't what I'd go at first, but it's a good dip. Now, normally, because, you know what? On this channel, I now have 2 subscribers. 2! You know, I started my other channel like 2 years ago. I forgot how damn hard it was to start a channel. You know, actually, like one day later, I'm looking at it, and I was like, still ain't a subscriber. But I don't review dip. You know, I'm not the greatest, like, reviewer of dip. You know, it's not me, man. I mean, it's kind of other people's place to do that. I enjoy dip and kind of wanted to do some reviews, but on the flip side, it's not where my talents lie. You know, on my other channel, I usually discuss truth news, some food reviews, food challenges, do football picks, shit of that nature. But hell, man, I got over 6,000 subs on there. You know, in 2 years. I mean, let me ask y'all, how do you get a viral video on a dip review? I'm going to say that's hard, man. I'm going to say that's kind of hard to do. Ain't nobody going to look at that and go, oh, everybody needs to see this shit and start sharing it along. At least I don't see it. And aside of that, it appears that, like, most dip reviewers are from the South. No, I'm not, man. I live in Indiana. Kind of a Yankee dip reviewer, you know? So, I don't really go yeeing and hawing. I mean, hey, I love hunting, man. I live on an excellent property for hunting. I mean, there's a lot of outdoor things that I do enjoy. You know, I'm not that big on NASCAR anymore. I mean, back in the days of Petty and Earnhardt, Waltrip, it was a different gig, man. They was out there racing to win. And today, it just comes down to the pit crew, and, well, there you are. It's just a bunch of shit, in my opinion. So anyway, you know, I kind of want some dips to review. You know, if there's a dip that you want me to review and discuss, let me know in the comment section, man, and I will probably get right to it. You know, I want to get this channel started and kind of get into it so that I can become a good reviewer of dip. You know, that's kind of my hope here. Also, I would like to review other tobacco items, man. Cigars, tobacco, chewing, you know, the whole 9 on that, you know, on this channel. I mean, I love doing reviews, but, you know, you kind of have to have the a proper analysis for it. It's something that you got to be seasoned in. You know where I'm at? So, I guess that I'll just kind of leave it with this, man. You know, if you dip and you like wintergreen, you have probably already tried Grizzly a bunch of times. You either A, like it, or B, you have another one that you prefer, like myself, you know, with the Copenhagen. But if it's something that you've never tried, I mean, there are people out there who prefer Grizzly over Copenhagen. You know, you might be one of them. Because it really comes down more to personal taste than anything. Again, I like it. It's not a bad dip. Juices quite well. And I guess for the most part, there it is, man. It's a good dip. And I will talk to you in my next review. And like I said, if there's a dip you want me to review, drop it in the comment section and I'll probably get right to it. See you in my next video. Peace, y'all.